What is going on, guys? So it's been a while. I think it's actually been a week today. If you follow me on Twitter, you know kind of the story, kind of where I've been. That as well is kind of just mixed with exhaustion. You know, every once in a while it's nice to take a break. I think it's been almost 5 or 6 straight months of making videos almost every day. The first 4 months, I think it was literally every day, sometimes 2 a day. So the title of this video, Am I Still Buying Litecoin? That's what I'm most excited to talk about in this video. So we're going to talk about that specifically, but I want to cover about 3 different things really quickly. First, and probably least related to anything, apparently crypto Twitter accounts specifically have been having a lot of trouble. I guess people are, I know some accounts are like getting suspended. People are having a lot of different problems. I know myself, I've had a little bit of problems, but apparently from what I've been hearing from other accounts, some people are having much worse issues. Second thing I want to say really quickly, again, this is kind of just to underline the fact that there's so much positivity and so many good things. I believe I talked about it maybe 2 or 3 videos ago, like the 13, 14, or 15 different great things that have happened to Litecoin so far just this year. I'm excited to see iPayment Inc. team up with Alliant Payment and open Litecoin and Bitcoin payments to over 137,000 businesses. Again, great for adoption. More things that are giving Litecoin and cryptocurrencies actual value, real value, instead of just speculative value, and things that should drive the price up more in the future. Whether or not it will, I guess we'll talk about that a little bit more. And again, too, I know a lot of you use Trezor and Ledger hardware wallets, and so this was something I thought was really interesting as well. How to make effortless cross-chain trades with a Trezor wallet. They send out an email if you are subscribed, and if you do have a Trezor. And it is a way to exchange cryptocurrencies without sending your cryptos to an exchange. So it's safer, it's faster. And yeah, I'll leave a link to this in the description if you guys want to check this out. If you already do have a Trezor and are subscribed to like their mailing list, you've already got this, you've read this and received it. I really like the new Trezor UI that was changed. I believe it was a few months ago. They gave it a nice polish. It looks really nice. It's a lot more efficient. I really just like it. As far as cryptocurrencies as a whole, nobody can time the bottom, but I guess from a TA standpoint, right now, really essentially has to be the bottom, and if it is not the bottom, then I think it's going to go much lower, and so I would hold off buying. And I guess that kind of brings us to the title of the video, Am I Buying Litecoin right now? What I am doing, so a strategy too, I would much rather wait to kind of get a confirmation of a more bullish trend to start buying than just kind of buy the entire way down. So in other words, I guess to relate to this situation, what I really want to see before I start investing a little bit more is a nice healthy uptrend confirmed for a few days, break previous resistances and supports on the way down and everything. And I would rather miss out on maybe 10% that I could have gotten if I bought a little bit lower than buy without any confirmation that we're actually going up. So as for right now, I'm holding off. That's just what I'm doing. I'm waiting to see kind of how this all plays out, because we're at this critical point here, and I guess you could even call it like the potentially third bottom, where we had 107 here, then we had slightly above it like 108, 109, 110, and right now we're at I guess we did touch 114 actually. Wow. If that would hold, that would be remarkable, really, because just like $1 or $2 above each single time for this bottom in beginning of February, then the beginning of April, and now really the end of May, pretty much potentially the beginning of June is what we could see this continue into. And so really that's actually incredibly symmetric too. I didn't really think about this until now, but it's really like a 2-month gap in between each one, really. So beginning of February, beginning of April, potentially beginning of June. So pretty much 2 months in between all of those. If I would just ask the question, and really just to answer the question of the title of the video, am I buying right now? I'm holding off because we're at such a critical point. And really, to be honest, this could end up being potentially one of the best buying opportunities for the mid to long term, really, that we will ever have. But again, I just want to wait for further confirmation, because this could be an incredible opportunity to buy right now. But depending on what really happens, it's already been 3 days at this point, really. Depending on what happens and if we're able to hold where we're at right now, that'll dictate whether or not we could get much better prices. But again, if we do break 110, 108, and then we go below 100, I think this is going to be a different game. And so I'm a little torn in that sense, because again, this really could be an amazing opportunity to buy. I did pick up between like 128 and 135-ish, I believe, back here a little bit more towards the middle of the month. So pretty close to the low still so far. I'm not really missing out that much by not buying right here. If we do end up, if we would end up breaking up to 180, 200, if I ended up buying here instead of right here, not that big of a deal. But yeah, again, I really just want to see a confirmation more of these price levels and everything before I am comfortable putting in, because this is just how I think and how I'm going about this. This is a great place to buy, but if we would end up breaking 110, going below 100, going below 90, something like that, I wouldn't want to put all my money in, obviously, at 120. I would want to wait and try and get those better prices, because I am in it majority for the long term. Like all of you know, I do trade a very small amount, and so far that's been going well. Not particularly the past 3 weeks, but the prior 2 months, still up, and I haven't made a bad trade just yet. So I'm hoping I don't, and so I'm trying to be as careful as possible. The market is not doing well, and I guess I would feel a little bit weird if I only started making videos again once we were at like 150, 160, 170 and continuing to climb. So, I just wanted to check in, make this video. Thank you for watching all this way if you have made it this far. If you've not already, please give the channel a subscribe. Give the video a like if you would like, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. And yeah, leave a comment below letting me know how you're feeling, what you're doing. I think I probably know what most of you are doing and how all of you are feeling, but yeah, feel free to let me know in the comments.